Hello everybody, Astocky here and welcome back to another episode of my Let's Play of the Technicality pack. The first thing you'll notice here is I have in my inventory an extra utilities paintbrush. That allows you to make all of these things I have over here, all of the regular blocks but coloured. And you can see outside here, I'm going to make a Buildcraft lab area. And I'm making it with black coloured cobblestone and regular cobblestone. I thought that'd be a bit different. I'm going to go for smooth stone, but white in the corners, to make like white pillars. I thought that'd be pretty cool. And the way you do that, in terms of black cobblestone, is that's black glowstone. We want black cobblestone. So it is just an ink sac, 7 pieces of cobble, and that paintbrush. And the paintbrush is dead easy to make. I would have made more, but I didn't want to use my last ink sac. So yeah, that's kind of how that's going. I tweaked the quarry a little bit. I went for stone kinesis pipes instead of cobblestone because it has double the power throughput. But before I do anything else, I want to get going with this Botania stuff I tried to make last episode and totally forgot about. So the first thing I'm going to make is a runic altar. So the way I'm going to set this up is I'm going to move these guys. I'm going to place them a little bit further over. So I'm going to place them here. And I want to put it there. I'm just going to put magnet modes on. Excellent. It's mainly just lazy of me. I could easily have done it and not use magnet mode, but it is what it is. So now put that just there, move that one as well, and put it, I really wish I hadn't brought that redstone down that way, but I'll put it just there for now and I'll see how that goes. If that's, yeah, that'll be enough room. So, runic altar, just there. I need a 1 block gap that I can put another mana spreader into. So we need 1 petal of any colour. Still got heaps of these light blue ones because of my own lack of paying attention. I did intend to do all this stuff last episode, but it all just got away from me because I didn't even know what I was doing. I was probably just talking. Now this, placed like this, should end up facing correctly into that. And that should provide, yep, all the power it needs. Excellent. So whenever I turn that on, that will now work. And because there is a no block gap between them, it'll shoot the power like super fast. It'll be like, shh, and look at it really quickly. Now the next thing I want to do, and that's part of the reason I left underneath this as a gap. Didn't totally work out for me though. It was, I need to make a catalyst. One of, conjuration catalyst. It's one of those. And I didn't get the ingot. Okay, so recipe, stick it in the table. My 1 mana pearl. Excellent. 1 alchemy catalyst. Now this is going to be brilliant. Because I had a bit of a look around and I can't find jungles and other things that I really want. So the final thing I was going to make, it's going to be what is a use of a brewing stand. It was this bad boy. I need a rune of mana though, which needs a mana pearl and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things like that, but you can see I have no mana pearls. I still haven't found sufficient numbers of endermen to actually make that very useful to me, so it is what it is. But what I can do is I can come over here, because I don't have any cactus at the moment, and through my exploration I haven't found any areas where I think there's likely to be cactus either. But what this catalyst allows me to do is take certain items a slime ball, for example, and dump it in here, and now I have one cactus. We're going to do a couple of them. It uses quite a bit of mana to do this alchemy, but you can see now you can turn the cactus back into a slime ball if you need to. And the other thing that you can do is you can convert saplings. So I've converted 3 to spruce wood. Where the heck did they go? Hello? Is that a glitch? Did they pop out and go downstairs? No? What on earth just happened? Turn magnet mode on. They just disappear. So, are they falling down here? I just don't know what's going on. I'm going to assume that's a bug. I've just done 12, so I'm just going to spawn in a couple of them. Because that should not have happened. UC. There we go. Yeah, that should not have happened that way. So they're going to turn into birch. I don't want to turn into birch, but if I grab birch, let's find out what birch turned into. Jungle. Okay, so something is definitely weird. Because I only got 2 out of that as well. I should have 8. I wish I could tell you what was causing that. I'm going to look it up, and I'm sure when I find out I'll be like, oh, duh, that was so easy, and I shouldn't have cheated those things in, because it probably is something dumb that I'm doing. But I don't know what that dumb thing is, and until I learn what the dumb thing I'm doing is, I'm kind of stuck with it. Now, the other thing I need to do is... pretty sure it's pumpkin seeds. So pumpkin seeds gave me cocoa beans. What do cocoa beans give me? They give me just regular seeds. I think that's probably going to be enough of those. And then let's take regular seeds and see what they give me. Let's go for 5. So I wonder if when that energy bolt is shooting out, if it doesn't work then. Nope, so that just disappeared again. Ah, darn it. What number are you? Whatever. I'm just gonna stick with 11 for now. These regular seeds here, what do they give me? Nothing. Okay. So regular seeds don't get me anything. Come on, Botania. We want functional flora, natural apparatus, alchemizing with mana. Can turn logs. Carrots to potatoes. So to get melon seeds, I need carrots. Okay, carrots get me melon seeds. Okay. One, two, three, four, five. That's a good thing. Now, I want to have a quick look at this and see if there is an issue with saplings. So I don't know whether it's a bug or what it is. Can make name tags, that's cool. Gas tears to ender pearls. And I'm sure I can do it back as well. Redstone to glowstone, glowstone to redstone. Can turn. It'd be better if I could actually make clay. Now I believe that dirt, yeah, is dirt that grass won't grow on, so that's like cool dirt. So now that I have this stuff, I'm going to go plant these saplings and show you how the quarry is going. I made this little block in the corner here so I can go like that because it's closer to the quarry. Everything has totally run out of power. That could very well have hit bottom. Let's see how we did. I've been pulling all the cobblestone out constantly. That has got to be pretty close to the bottom, so let's grab all of that for now. 32 redstone, 4 diamonds, 27 lapis, 12 iron. I actually got 4 more pieces of iron over there and I've already smelted that down. Something I did notice with this is this uses, I thought it was 32 millibuckets per tick. It's actually 32 ticks per millibucket, which means if you fill them both up, you get heaps of water coolant left when you've used up all your fuel. I've used up all my lava as well. So that was something that I guess I just didn't read, because it was pretty clear. I've made myself a solid ring of trees. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Clear this out so I don't get stuck. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then gonna have to do them a bit closer together, I think. Just see how this goes. I kind of put them a bit further apart because I want to maximize the amount of saplings that I get. But I'm guessing that that's probably going to have to do. Jungle saplings. Spread out a little space up here. These don't drop very many saplings, so I feel like I need to definitely maximize the space I give them. 1, 2, 3, and the fourth. 1, 2, 3, and the fourth. 1, 2, 3, and then the fourth. And hopefully the same way the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. And pretty much the only reason that I can think of that I want jungle wood is not to create giant jungle trees, although that's actually a pretty epic idea that I've just thought of. But it was actually to make sure I have a place to grow my cocoa beans that I've now got. So I'll plant the melons, the cocoa beans, and the cactus off camera. What I've done with the quarry, which is kind of really what I actually came down here for, is I've pretty much ran this quarry out in that square there, and now I've moved it over, and the torch is where the next one is going to be. That is going to give me, stand here, place it here, that'll give me a quarry that does that. 1, 2, 3, 4, so it'll mine, there'll be a 1 block gap in the center. Actually, you know what? I'm going to move it over one, because then it will actually mine this out. Because I did see before there's some copper and probably some other things in the walls, and I'm not ever going to really go down there and do it. Later on I will do one in a slime chunk. I'll see how that goes for me. Yeah, probably one of these chunks that's a fair way away from my base, maybe even up here. I'll go and put a quarry and mark out the quarry to the exact dimensions of the slime chunk using those landmarks, and build a good slime farm. But for now anyway, I am pretty happy with how that's gone. Gonna pick that back up because I need another run to the nether. I also need to process all this iron that I've got, because I have lots. I mainly want melons for like glistering melons. There's no really good reason for it. I just want it. And same with a bunch of the other stuff. There's no real good reason for it. I just want it. So what you're going to see off camera is I'm going to finish this building. Going to move all of this Buildcraft stuff over to there. Get it all set up so there's some automation to it, so it will have a place where I can put items in and then have them kind of get pulled through and dusted and cooked. I'm going to make up an automatic, probably just with a regular vanilla furnace, an automatic way of cooking up charcoal as well, at least until I get enough golden things for the other one. Something that I did notice that I think is really cool is if we look at this poor tin ore, the uses for it, if we cook it, we get 2 nuggets. If we dust it, and this is with the duster upstairs, the Buildcraft Editions dusters, we get 4. If we alloy smelt it, we get 2, but it doesn't actually work in the sag mill. Now I could add the recipe to do that, but because I've got dusters and it's done automatically, I think that's pretty cool. But I will throw the iron in here. You know what, let's not waste my coal, because I'm probably going to need that later. Let's throw some charcoal in. Now this has made up heaps of hooch, so I can take a bunch of that down. I'll work something out later. Again, I'll probably do the moving of the quarry off camera. In fact, I've got my pump already. I wonder how this will go for me. If I take that and the pump, let's throw all these things where they should go. So if I take those 2 and the pump, I need to make a Stirling engine, because I've been told redstone engines don't work. What am I looking for? I can power it by just sticking it directly to it. I need waterproof pipes. That's the reason I didn't do that in the first place. Okay. I definitely have most of what I need, but until I grow cactus, there's not really anything else I can do. I'm going to go right down now and plant this before I forget. In case you're wondering, it is actually a bad idea to do that with a shovel. No good ever comes of breaking grass with a shovel. Okay, so pick the torch up, pick the other torch up. Now they can't be touching anything, so we can do that one, that one, that one, that one. Can't touch the fence, so there. Really, come on. Again, that's just the lazy me coming through. That's the one I meant to hit. Now that I've set this up, I think this is actually going to be really bad for the animals, because they're probably all going to walk through it. But let's start with the first 4 and put them over here closest to the house, and we'll see how the rest of it goes. I might need to fence this bit off. But at least that'll be growing me some cactus now that I can use to make waterproofing, so I can do my bit of stuff in the nether. Yeah, the rest of this just isn't going to work for me right now. I can make the Stirling engine up. And that's kind of about as far as I can get with that for the moment. Got the enchanting table. I still need that Enderman to drop his pearl for me. That's obviously going to take a little bit of effort to get, you know, one of them convinced that they want to drop that for me. But we need 3 wood. And you can see I've made up a bunch of compressed cobblestone, just because I have so much of it. Eventually my quarry is just going to stop collecting it, and I'm just going to void pipe it. But for now anyway, it's got its uses. Particularly when you are doing most of your building out of it. So I need 2 more. Piece of glass. Getting good at making these Stirling engines. So that's going to power my pump in the nether, and I'm going to run it on a bucket of lava. If we look now, I've got 8 iron powder, plus another 28 iron powder, so that's definitely back on the correct track. You are going to stay in there until I get my dusting set up next door. Probably do gold first, because gold's the most important. No time again. So yeah, I'm going to call this episode to an end a little bit early. Off camera, I'm going to go collect some more lava. And probably not a whole lot of else will get done. Maybe if I get lucky something exciting will happen, but probably not. That's just what I'm thinking. Because I can't think of anything to do with my anvil. Need to grow that cactus before I can really do anything. I probably need 1, 2, maybe 3 pieces of pipe waterproofing to get somewhere. There you go, pipe sealant. Can make it with beeswax that I haven't got. Or cactus green. Yep, so no good to me at all. May as well stick that tin in there and smush that up as well. So yeah, this is all going, let's call it reasonably well. I can fill this thing up with lava in the next episode and do a whole lot of other stuff next episode. So thank you very much for watching, guys. If you have any thoughts on what you'd like to see me do next, I'd be really happy to hear about it. I think, you know, it'd be cool to know what you guys would like me to do. I have some ideas. I don't know that they're brilliant ideas, but they're certainly ideas, and I have fun, you know, doing things with my ideas. But I am interested to see what other people think. I'm interested to see other people who've played a lot with Buildcraft and Botania to see what they think it's worth doing next. Because kind of once you get the quarry, you go, you know, well, what do you do with your quarry? Well, you mine stuff out and you get resources. and then you spend a lot of your time just trying to keep it powered. And let's be honest, that's not that exciting. Oh, did you stop up there, did you? Yes, you did. Pretty sure that was the right one. Nope. Although it turned out to be the right one. I wonder how long that had been sitting there for. That must have been sitting there since I changed the pipework over. So all of these things are going to go in here. So chest it all up. I think this is not by any stretch of the imagination going to be a thing of beauty. I just thought black and white stripes would be cool. But like I think I probably already said once, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, Astocky out.